Hey y'all, Danny Moon here. Y'all call me what you want, as long as it's respectful. I just sat down. Today is a daily read, but I didn't think this video was going to be long. But I just sat down and I connected with spirit, with the divine, and I wrote down all of this information. And it is for everyone. It is for, listen, y'all. When I ask spirit to come in, they come in quickly and they give me what I need to hear for the collective and for myself. So again, this wasn't supposed to be a long video, but I don't know how long it's going to be because I just stopped writing. But I feel like there's so much more. And it could be because it's raining today. And some people, like, in their thoughts, first I'm going to start with the channeling and what they told me and whatever they tell me. Then I'm gonna go to my little cards that I made, and then we'll hit either the oracle or the tarot, depending on the time, because my niece is here and I don't want to be on this long, but I have to give the messages. The first thing I wrote down was help. Now, of course, when I heard that, and I heard it twice, help, I kind of focused in to see, like, does somebody need, like, immediate attention or immediate help? But they gave me more of crying or prayers to God, your whatever your God is, like please help me, like prayers, And the only thing I could say to that is, I just said this on the other video, that they hear all of our prayers. The divine, our spirit guides, our deceased loved ones, they hear all of our prayers. Journaling it and writing it is a tiny bit better. So I would suggest you journal it, and you should have two journals. Regular journals, just getting your like a releasing journal, just getting your feelings out, and a manifestation journal, as if I have it already. Thank you so much for blah blah blah, as if you have it already. So these cries and this cry for help was either to someone saying, like, I really need help, or it was some type of prayers, but it was heard. And you have to, it's going to be, you're going to be helped, but you have to be patient. The next thing I wrote down was ashes on the beach. Now, I meditated yesterday because I was supposed to do this video yesterday. And when I was meditating, and because they gave it to me again today, I know that this is real for somebody. Ashes on a beach. Today, when I sat down and asked for, messages for the collective, they gave me the same thing. They showed me, like, the beach and someone, like, putting ashes out on the beach of a loved one. They gave it to me as a memory, like someone was thinking, like, oh, remember when we put blah, 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 And for many people, it will be a different person. But I am getting strong, like, masculine energy. Whoever is the ashes, like a father passed, a grandfather passed, somebody in the military, something like that, where you let the ashes go. Then I saw a bird, like, flying. When they showed me the beach and these people, I saw a bird. They was trying to, and this was in yesterday's meditation, they was trying to tell me that bird was that person. That person saw you let their ashes go. They're very happy. They're very content. They're overjoyed, with where they're at, with how they're feeling. No pain, no suffering. And they saw what you did for them. They're very, very thankful. The next thing I wrote down was dreams of value. I didn't even know what that meant, but now I kind of do. Like, maybe you've always had dreams and you couldn't put them together, but Spirit is saying these dreams are of value. Like, you need to put the dreams together, understand the communication, or it's something that is personal to you, something heartfelt to you, like something of value that you're having dreams or even daydreams. You know, when people daydream, you know, something like that. It's valued. You know what I mean? Again, they see this, they hear it, they know it. They're the one who placed it in you for you to have this. You know, you got to ask yourself, is my spirit guides communicating with me? Is my deceased loved ones communicating with me? Like, you have to do some of the work, you know? Comfort food. And this is timeless. I just sat down today because I was on a roll yesterday with TikTok. I did a few TikTok videos, and today, you know, my daughter's not here right now. I just said, let me sit down, do messages. So I don't know if this is for like today's Saturday for the week coming up, or for the weekend, or for just the day. You resonate with it. If you say, oh yeah, 2 weeks ago I was making comfort food, then you should listen to the end, because then something in here is for you. You know what I mean? And I thought they gave me comfort food because it's raining. People tend to cook and watch movies during rainy days, you know? They are giving me camping right now. They're showing me a tent. And they're showing me the woods, but they're giving me the energy of like in the house. Like, I don't know who would set a tent up in the house, but some people do. I got a tent. I bought a tent for Alex. I never set it up, but that would be a cute little sleepover, something to do, you know? The next thing I wrote down was a boat. I literally saw a boat. Now, I know in tarot a boat means something, but like that, it can mean so much, because a boat is on water. Water is cups card. Water is emotions. Water is fluid. But the boat means something. The boat is like moving towards your higher self, or moving towards the future, or letting something go, like the Six of Swords, letting something go and moving into the future. You know what I mean? Something like that. But it could literally mean like you want a boat, or you've been on a yacht, or you've been on a boat. I don't know. I'm just the messenger, y'all. The next thing I saw was a dragon. And I wrote, I wrote down dragon sign. Like in the Chinese zodiac, I know that I'm a dragon. So a lot of other people are probably a dragon sign too. But now, if you say, oh yeah, I'm a dragon, then you gotta look it up. This is spirit communicating with you, saying, look up your dragon sign. What does it mean at this time? Right now, there's an equinox going on. And I'm not an astrologer, so I can't tell you nothing about it. But I know Mars is involved. I think Jupiter is square, sextile. It's all of this going on. And it has something to do with like June, July, and August. They didn't really mention July. They said June and August, and they named dates. When I say they, I looked at a lot of different YouTube videos, and these astrologers said, like, this is a time where you're clearing things out, or you're getting over conflict, or this is like the end of conflict or something. So that may have to do with the boat situation. I'm not really sure. But it's something about clearing out, moving into a new. I love that. A turtle. I always get a turtle, but I have a turtle right here. I love my little turtle. Look at my turtle. My turtle's name is Earl. Okay, it's like a little boom. I keep my charms in it. I connect. When I saw this turtle, I was like, he has to come home with me. That's how you know it's a spiritual divine thing. Like, it has to come home with me. And I do move like a turtle. You know what I mean? Turtles always win the race. So it's okay. The next thing I got, so in my meditation yesterday, how can I say that? I saw so much for this. I wrote down, pray for the world. So in my meditation, it was literally like Spirit was saying, yes, you are the collective. Yes, you are here to help others and yourself. But this is the time, and they were specifically talking about this full moon coming. So if you have intentions to set rituals, because that was written down too. That's actually the next thing. If you have intentions or rituals that you are going to set for the full moon, September 28th, Spirit is asking you, please pray for the earth, pray for the world. So you could do all this manifestation about a new job, about your finances, about love in your life, about your soul journey. But they're saying take time out to appreciate and pray for the world and pray for Mother Gaia. You know what I mean? I know I'm going to do it. The next thing is full moon energy prep. They said that nice and loud. So I know that people are like getting their candles together, shopping for candles, knowing what they're going to do, and they're doing these rituals, and I think that's super great. I'm going to try to do it too. I don't even know what day that is. I think I have my daughter has a doctor's appointment. I think that's during the week. I think. Anyway, I think that's great. There's no advice there. The only advice is while you're prepping for yourself and your manifestations and whatever you release, full moons, I could break it down technically, you know what I mean, what it's for. But the full moon is for whatever you make it. If you want to release on a full moon, or if you want to manifest on a full moon, or if you want to do both together, you could do whatever you want. It's your magic, is your energy. So whatever you put out there and what you stay consistent with and taking those action steps and be consistent with it, it will come to you and it will release out of you. Okay. The next thing was, again, and this is today. Remember I told you about the beach and the ashes? Sitting down when I meditated today, and I didn't even meditate, y'all. I just sat here. I put my hands on the desk. I closed my eyes, and I guess that is a form of meditation. But anyway, I got ashes. Then I put urns. Okay, so no. That's how I wrote it. But what I saw was an urn. It has your loved one's ashes in it. Now, say if you go, oh, no, I don't have my loved one's ashes in the urn. This is how spirit communicates with me. It doesn't have to be in the urn. They just wanted me to tell you guys that they see it. That person, that ash, they see it. They see where it's at. It's either on your mantle, it's in your bedroom, it's in a piece of jewelry. Yeah, it's on your dresser, on a mantle, in your bedroom, or a piece of jewelry. And that person sees it and they love it. They love that you did that for them, or I don't know, but I do feel the feeling of like gratitude to you and loving it. You know what I mean? So the next thing I wrote down was a mother's or grandmother's apron. Like they showed me a lady who I know was deceased, and I felt like it was a grandmother, but they really focused on this apron. So maybe you still have your mother's or your grandmother's apron, and you know, there's again no advice. Maybe your mother or your grandmother wants you to cook in that apron. Maybe they're trying to tell you, dig up the recipes that they used to make. And it doesn't have to be a mother, it could be father, but I did feel feminine energy from that. It was a soft energy, you know what I mean? The next thing I wrote down was, why isn't he calling or responding? So, you know, that is, and I wrote he. So this is coming from a female. It could be coming from a man. I don't know. It could be, no judgment over here, y'all. Why isn't he calling or responding? Like I felt like somebody was saying that to a friend, either on the phone or to a friend, or thinking it, you know what I mean? I felt frustration with that. I'm not gonna lie. I felt frustration with that. The next thing I wrote down was missing a father. So somebody's missing their father. And that could be, your father could be either deceased or down the block. I don't really know. But spirit knows what you're feeling. The next thing I wrote down was pizza. Like people are making, because it's a rainy day, you don't want heavy food, or you just wanted some pizza. I did earlier, or this was either earlier or yesterday, I got spaghetti or lasagna. So these are some of the dishes that people are making. The next thing I wrote down was trying on shoes. So, and then, but right under it, I got invite to a wedding. So maybe you this week or this week coming up, or yesterday or last week, you was trying on some shoes, or you need a pair of shoes, or you need a pair of shoes for this wedding. I'm not really sure. Invite wedding, and maybe I'm getting right now that some of you are not sure if you're going to this wedding, and it could be a destination wedding for some of you. The next thing I wrote down was reminder / keep vibes high. They was telling me to reminding me to remind you guys to keep your vibrations high, because out of all of this, I felt a part of me felt a little drained or down or sad or in my thoughts, and there's a lot of that going around. Today I actually feel in a great mood, you know what I mean? Thank you, Bunchy. I'm in a great mood, you know what I'm saying? So I know though those low vibes wasn't coming from me, you know what I mean? So I was definitely feeling that, you know. So Spirit is just saying, try to keep your vibes high. Don't try, do it, you know. Do whatever you have to do to stay happy. They did give me movies. They gave me a particular show too. Oh, Bad Boys. Like, today's a rainy day, and they showed me the Bad Boys, and it could be Bad Boy number 1 or 2. I don't know how many movies they had. I know I watched that a couple of weeks ago. So some of you could be watching that today. Oh, and then the next thing I got was upgrade. Now this could be an upgrade on your phone, like you need an upgrade on your phone, or an upgrade in your house, getting like a new house, or just doing upgrades in your house. Or this could be a spiritual upgrade. And I think for a lot of you, it's a spiritual upgrade. For most of us, we are ascending, you know. And the only thing, oh, grounding. I didn't tell you grounding. Oh, and I didn't tell you this one either. Grounding. It's raining, so we can't go outside and ground, but we could ground right here, right in front of my TV, right in front of my, wherever, right here in my room. I could ground. I have a piece, I wish I could show you. Maybe I can. Like my grass, my fake grass, when I can't ground outside or at the park, I ground right here. Then my friend bought me a grounding mat, and I usually use that, but I'm still like unpacking from moving. But you can ground. Grounding starts here and here. It doesn't matter where you are, but you need to do it. Oh, the last thing I got was disagreement / fed up / get out / lies / going to see my mama. What can we say to that, y'all? Whoever's going through that, or whoever been through that, you know what I mean? There's so much to say to that. You got to read energy. You got to know your person, whether that's a best friend, a brother, a sister, a boyfriend, a girlfriend, a father, a mother. You gotta know, read the room. You gotta know the energy. You gotta know what you're dealing with. You know what I'm saying? And even if you do, it's still gonna frustrate you. I get it. I want to say, but don't let it fuck with your energy. You know what I mean? That is that person. And if you need to remove yourself from somewhere, then do it. Don't hold on to, oh, we got kids, oh, my finances, oh my God, I can't believe, because that's just what Spirit was saying about, you know, like keeping your vibes high. Like, you got to do for you, plain and simple. It's the same thing I say all the time. You know what I mean? You have to do for you. All right, so now we are going to go here. Spirit, thank you so much for, let's light a piece of this Palo Santo. Spirit, thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for coming in for the collective and for me. Thank you for surrounding us and protecting us with your energy, with your godly energy, your Christ energy. Thank you so much for giving us these tools to use, because I do feel like I have a lot of tarot. It's a lot of, I don't know why. Oh, they did tell me something earlier about Archangel Michael. They didn't tell me a lot. That I just know I saw Archangel Michael, and I don't never really see Archangel Michael. Um, but I think he was trying to say, or Spirit was trying to convey that Archangel Michael is with you. If you're calling on him for your work, like for your oils and your metaphysical work, he's there. If you're calling him in for your own protection, he's there. All you gotta do is say his name, but it has to be from here. Like that's the way you connect, from here, from your chakras, to connect to him. But it's working, because I don't never channel really Archangel Michael, any of the archangels. So thank you. I was telling you something else, but I don't know. But let's move on to my cards. I haven't used my cards in a long time. Woo. Dang. I want to mention my friend's website, but I don't want to mess the name up. Akasha. Just look. I know her first name, but her website is called something else. Just look her up, Akasha, okay? I know you're like, huh? Just type in, just go to YouTube and type in Akasha. Spirit, talk to me through this deck. What do you want the collective to know? I don't use these cards a lot because they are, you see, they're flimsy. Because they're on these index cards. I'm quiet because they are telling me about health, and all the videos that I just did from yesterday and this one, they are giving me a lot of health issues. Some people is with the blood. Some people is with your back. Some people are with the legs down, like the waist down, your knees, your calves, cramping. You know, some people these spirits are also, no disrespect, not these spirits, but they are giving me like stomach issues. They're telling me about detox. These are the same messages all the time. It's almost like some of you are listening, but it's like you listen and then you fall off the bandwagon. You know what I mean? So Spirit is always here to remind you it's time to take a good boo-boo. Get all of that junk out your system. Is there a Virgo, a Libra, or a Gemini in your life? That's all I'm going to say. If there is, how are they affecting your energy, good or bad? Your candle magic is working. I love that. It is working. This is why you can't keep you got to keep your vibes high. That's the only way your energy is going to work. If you're in a happy, loving space, that's the only way. Love you before anyone else. I love that. And I want to say to you, value is a big word right now. Value, like value, not the value of something, like value your morals and what you do. And they're saying pat your own self on the back. You've been doing a really good job of keeping afloat, even if that's by 2 cents. Even if you feel like I don't got no money, but you've been doing a really good job with your business, with work, with keeping your thoughts, like when you would go straight, coming back to what you know and who you pray to. Like, pat yourself on the back. They're actually like clapping and bowing down, like to you, saying like you're doing a really good job. Stop doubting yourself. Never doubt yourself. Oh, they gave me, somebody was baking a cake, and they gave me like it's someone's birthday or I do feel like it's a birthday cake, but I feel like this is 2 different messages. They gave me a cake, and then they gave me like a celebration. So like someone's birthday's coming up or anniversary or something in that nature. And I don't know if the two is connected. And it's lucky I stopped on great sex. I did think of that today. Not for me. I'm just saying, like, I thought like people was having some good ace of wands. And there's nothing to say to that. You know, there's not more power to you. It's time for you to meet someone. Go out and have fun. We have to try to get our head out of these bills and tuition and bills, and we have to try to have fun. That's another way we can raise our vibration. Your intuition is on point. So don't doubt it. I'm telling you, whatever you thinking, whatever lies, whatever truth, whatever you thinking is the truth. It's your intuition telling you. Now, this is how I know I don't make this up. I cannot shuffle these cards well because they're kind of flimsy. So I dig, spirit, digs in, and look what I pick out. Archangel Michael is protecting you always. Okay, and that's not only for you, that's for me too. That's for the collective. And now I heard I am at work. So like Archangel Michael is saying, I am at work for you. I am at work, Self-care, it's your time. Self-care, it's your time. Why couldn't I get that out? Self-care, it's time for you to do some self-care. 26 minutes on the clock. Good luck. Good luck is here, or it's coming for you. And say if you feel like, where's the good luck? Just look around. If you're sitting in a chair, if you're looking at this video, you're grateful. That is luck. That is gratitude. That is gratefulness. That is, I wouldn't even call that luck. That's just blessings. You know what I mean? But luck is on your side. Communication is a key. So if you have to tell someone to get out, you got to communicate that, right? And if you are either having great sex, at some point you're communicating, right? Communication is a key with family. They're giving me now a lot family communication and doing it with discernment and going into it calmly. You know what I mean? Not the Seven of Wands. Not please don't do it aggressively. But they also gave me the Seven of Pentacles in my little meditation today, because people are observing, like, you're either observing other people and their actions, or you're observing your actions and where your life is going, which is great. Observation is great. But once you do the observation, that shouldn't take forever. Once you do the observation, move. Take action. When is the last time you journaled? I hope we shouldn't just journal on full moons. We shouldn't just journal when we think we need something. We should be journaling, if not every day, because I don't do it every day. We should do it at least Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, or at least try to get down a routine to be doing it, The divine is speaking to you. When you hear your ears ringing, the divine is speaking to you. When you are and the left and right means something different. So go on YouTube and find out what does that mean with the ringing in the ear. It's all good. It's all about your angels. It's all about ascending. You know what I mean? Are you somewhere you don't want to be? Are you somewhere that you don't want to be? Or is someone around you that you don't want around you? Like, again, these are just channeled messages. You know what I'm saying? Take action now. Did I say that? Boom. Let go and let God. Let go and let source. Let go and let God. I love it. Spirit, can we oh, and I got this new deck, y'all. Boom, boom, boom. It's so beautiful. Spirit, talk to me. What does the collective need to hear today? For today and tomorrow. Daily reading for today and tomorrow. For today and tomorrow. Go out and have fun. 3 of Cups. Go out and celebrate. Let go of some of these burdens. The 10 of Wands, let go of some of that. Tap into your spirituality. Tap into your spirit guides. Tap into your deceased loved ones. It's not hard, y'all. I'm telling you, it's not hard. You know what I mean? I could go in. I could go in on that. It's all I could tell you. It's not hard. If you really want to learn, hit me up at moondanny1976@gmail.com. Now, I don't check my email as much as I should, so you're gonna have to leave in the comments emailed, and then I know to go there and check, because I just don't check that email. I'm terrible. I'm sorry. Spirit, talk to me about today and tomorrow. So a lot of people could be going to events, going to concerts, going to dinner. Some people, even tonight, you don't care about the rain. You going out. That's good. Keep your vibes high. I love it. I love this card. This is the Eight of Cups. I love this card. I was looking at it because I'm an intuitive and I wanted to see what the energy is off of it. But it's walking away from something that doesn't serve you. It's walking away. And now I'm getting like, some of you could be going out without your spouse or without whatever. Some of you are meeting up with somebody for some reason. That has nothing to do with this card, but that's what I'm getting off of it. But the Eight of Cups is about, you know, walking away, letting go, letting go. Collective, please. The Star, an Aquarius card. I love it. I love it. It's a healing energy card. It's a balance card. Your deceased loved ones is watching over you. I am getting that heavily. I am getting, now that could be because when I ask Spirit to come in, they literally are standing around me. Archangel Michael obviously is here. But they're not only with me, they're with you too. Even when you don't call them in, your spirit guides walk with you. They watch you eat, sleep, shit, all of that. You know what I mean? So, and when I do these readings, I collaborate with like your guides and my guides. That's how I get the messages. And that's how these cards come out, you know what I mean? But they want you to know you're heavily protected. You know, we even got the Tree of Life here. We got so many people around you, so many ancestors, so many people watching over you. And I feel like they reiterate this. I stopped because I just now saw a car crash in my third eye. But I'm getting that maybe the car crash happened already. I don't know. Whoever resonates with that, I don't know. This could be the time of the year when that car crash happened. Or I don't think Spirit would say like you know, be careful. It could be a warning about whenever you go out, just to be careful because it is raining. It's raining here. It might not be raining in your part of the world. You know what I'm saying? Just be careful, okay? Because I don't know why I would see that, why Spirit would give that to me. Three of Swords. It's gonna be all right because this is rain behind it. All of that rain and that storm is gonna go away. What lessons did you learn from this heartbreak? And the heartbreak doesn't have to be a breakup. It could be arguing with your mama. It could be conflict. They're giving me jail. Like, it could be anything. It could be heartache and something that's going to pass. But the longer you sit in it, the longer you're gonna feel it. You know what I mean? And someone's giving advice. Like, someone's giving advice. They're giving me like, this is your soul calling. This is what you're supposed to do. I want to say spiritual advice. But that's many of us. That's tarots, that's astrologers, that's therapists, that's counselors. Whoever you are, if you're giving advice, that is your soul calling. You can have your 9 to 5, but that is what you're supposed to do. Page of Wand, planting a seed, like filling out an application, planting a seed in your mind. How do you want to take this business further? What type of investments? What are you going to invest in when you get this big lump sum of money? I'm manifesting it for you. What are you saving up for? Spirit, talk to me. this weekend for the collective. See, Seven of Wands. Didn't I say that earlier? I was saying, like, you need to communicate with somebody, but you don't need to be on the defense or fighting people away this weekend or this week coming up or this month or the year. Put that shit behind you. Nobody deserves that fucking energy. Nobody deserves. You know how much energy you gotta put into something when you're angry and when you gotta scream. It's mm-mm. 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 You might have you see how they're making me stare at this right here? And what is that? They're making me stare at this tattoo on her thigh. So you might have a tattoo on your thigh. But this is also, when I glanced at it twice, it gave me the, not that it, I saw it in my mind. My friend, Akasha too, she makes these dolls. Like, I don't want to call them voodoo dolls. She calls them some type of dolls. And when I looked at this on her thigh, so make sure, Akasha, when you see this video, to write down, if you could put your link in the comments, that would be great. Because she makes so many things, y'all, and I just thought of like one of those dolls when I saw that. But I also am looking at her yellow shirt, and I feel like I see the sun on her shirt. Like, to me, that is like the sun card on her shirt. Like, everything's going to be all right. You don't need to be arguing or fighting with nobody. And you definitely don't need to be on defense mode. And now they're giving me the energy. This is like you, some of you, this is like you within you. Conflict within you. Even though this is not the Five of Wands. This is the Seven of Wands. But it's like, I'm not getting good energy off of this. But I am getting overall that this person, whoever it is going to be okay. They're showing me collard greens. So eat your greens, y'all. I don't care if you do it through powder or real collard greens that you pick. Some people grow their own collards or have their own little garden. They're stemming it back to nature, though. That's what they're stemming all of that I just said with the collards. Whether it's powdered protein, it's something about like the nature. Hermit, the Hermit card is introspection, going within, taking accountability, seeing what you could do. I tell people all the time, what would God do? Walk in God's footsteps, and it ain't easy. It ain't easy. But every day you gotta try. Every day you gotta try. Now, and it's funny because the Hermit card isn't about walking in God's footsteps. But when you do introspection, ooh, that was my stomach. I hope y'all didn't hear that. When you do introspection, that's almost like doing shadow work. So sometimes you got to ask yourself, what would God do in this situation? This part of my shadow self. You know what I mean? Like, you got to be good to yourself. Be gentle to yourself. The Hermit card is also like wisdom guiding you. Wisdom, that angelic wisdom. You don't know where it's coming from. Some of you do, but some of you don't. And just guiding you. You know what I mean? Just let them guide you, y'all. Let them guide you. I'm telling you, 3D, 5D, 8D, it don't matter. We shifting. So my thing is, go with the shift. Don't go against the shift. It's going to happen regardless. I'm hearing lawyers. I'm hearing like, again, this whole jail, lawyers, grandmother, stepmother, something's up with that there. Did I not say Seven of Pentacles? I do not make these messages up, y'all. I'm telling you. Seven of Pentacles is about observation, observating your life. Maybe when it comes to this lawyer, stepmom, grandmother, jail, whatever, you're really looking at the situation, seeing how you could work with it. Even though it might be a fucked up situation, you still got to walk in. You don't got to do nothing, but you still should walk in God's footsteps. You should say, what would God do? Revenge is not the thing, you know what I'm saying? Or bad thoughts isn't the thing. You know, sometimes you just got to remove yourself. And while you remove yourself, you can observe it and then ask God, what would you do? Lead me, guide me in this situation. Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles. I love Queen of Pentacles. Pentacles is about money. It's about you thinking, and like I said, this is for this weekend and beyond, because I'm feeling like it goes way beyond the weekend. There's another card here that I didn't turn over, so it's two cards here, the Two of Pentacles, and oh, this is two cards. Look at that, look at that. Ooh, we're gonna get to that in a second. The Queen of Pentacles, she's stable, you know what I mean? She's stable financially. Now, reality, some of us are stable, but a lot of us is not stable. So for the Queen of Pentacles to come up, they're saying you need to embody this energy. You can be stable. You can manifest more money. You can pray and ask for it and they will give it to you. But a lot of people don't know it comes with work. And it doesn't, and then you can say, well, I applied. I went out for the job. I talked to the people. It's about consistency. So after you applying for at least 3 jobs a day, you can even have a job. But if you want to move up, you got to dig. You got to jump into the ring. Applying 3 times a day, talking to different people. If it's about your metaphysical business, no one's going to I was going to say no one's going to find you. You got to find them. But that's not true. People will find you. But you got to be networking. You should be doing videos every day. You need to be doing your content. You should just be doing mad stuff. I feel like I say these messages all the time. But Spirit is giving it to me because people are not moving. People are not moving. I'm being quiet like this because now I feel like they're talking to me and they're telling me to have patience. Now they're just showing me the Temperance card, like patience, patience, patience. But the Temperance card is also about healing energy. And when I was doing 42 minutes on the clock, when I was looking up the research about the equinox, they were saying this time is about healing. So the Temperance card, even though it's not on the board, it is about healing. You know what I mean? The problem with that is that you could get all the advice from me or from astrologers. If you don't say, okay, I am in a healing energy and I want to heal, I'm going to let this go. I'm going to release. I'm not going to look behind me. I'm not going to be in regret. I'm not going to be in anger anymore. I'm going to let it go. Every day I'm going to let it go. I'm going to let it go. That's healing energy. That's taking accountability because you took it, you took the situation, you held on to it for a long time, and you were deciding to release it. Okay? Whether that's a person, place, or thing. Two of Pentacles is like juggling too much on your plate. Should I do this? Should I do that? Should I spend on this? Should I spend on that? All of these readings have to do with finances too, y'all. A lot of people are, including myself. I just opened my package from Shein, but they're giving me like Shein shopping, a lot of online shopping, and you're juggling, I guess, your bills and shopping. Come on now. I mean, we do have Afterpay, Spirit, but I'm just saying, you got to make good choices, okay? So if you do 2 packages in a month of Shein, the next month you should go all the bills and to both your savings account. Because remember, I always tell you, have 2 savings accounts, okay? We have the Wheel of Fortune and the Fool card. And I don't like that they're reversed, but I'm happy that they're on the board. Because this is saying that you're scared to take a leap somewhere. You're scared to take, how do you say it? Like, you're scared to either invest in yourself, you're scared to like move. It's like some of you, I'm getting the energy that you are moving, but they're giving me that you're moving like the Knight of Pentacles, very, very slow. And they're saying because you're scared to really take that leap, to open up that business of consulting, or to open up to open up your own realty business, or um, a firm, or going further with your metaphysical, or even your medical. If you are a medical assistant, maybe you should be a RN. You know what I mean? Maybe you should be a doctor. I know it's a stretch, but they're saying like you're moving like the Knight of Pentacles. It's not a bad thing. The Knight of Pentacles always makes money wherever they move to, whatever their goals are. They always go for their goals. It's just the Knight of Pentacles is the slowest moving horse in the deck. And Spirit is saying, come on. That's your fear slowing you down. So let's get this Fool card upright, okay? But it's on the board. So they're saying you are taking some leaps, but now it's time for you to just get a little bigger. It's time for you to expand, okay? The Wheel of Fortune, again, it's not about money, but there might be a delay on your money. It might be a delay on your check. It might be some type of delay. It's not like you're not going to get the money. It's just some type of delay. The Wheel of Fortune is about stepping on the wheel though in the right way, moving forward, moving upwards, getting better in life. You know, when it's in reverse, there's some like a step back, or a stagnant, or a stuck, or like a Six of Cups, looking back, hooking up with an ex, or getting back together with, I don't know, it's something like a delay or stagnant energy. But again, I'm glad that it's on the board. That means you have a chance to turn it around, okay? Earlier, I mentioned something to you about the Six of Swords is about letting go, moving on, moving out, getting a new house, getting a new apartment, investing. Spirit is saying all of this is great. They love this card. They think this is good. This is motivation. This is pushing you. This is you doing it. Okay? But they are giving me like hesitation. Am I doing the right thing? Like, don't do that to yourself. Don't do it. Don't do it. You're not going to fail or fall. And even if you did, all of these people are going to, all of these spirits, all of the archangels, the divine, your deceased loved ones, all they're going to do is catch you. I'm telling you, be the Queen of Wands. Embody her. She's like, fuck it, I'm going to get it. I'm sorry about my potty mouth, y'all, but she's like, I'm going to get it. Two more, please. And then we are going to end it with this new deck. Two more, please. You can't be in you can't be in this. You can't be in this. This is about lack. This is about focusing on your weaknesses. Oh, I can't do this because I can't do it. I don't have, like, This is feeling left out in the cold, like somebody played you or something. Or maybe it's time for you to leave somebody in the cold. And I don't really want to advise people to do that, because I said you should walk like God. You should have discernment. You should always ask, what would God do? You know what I mean? But sometimes people get tired of being stepped on. But another thing I'm getting, again, health. I'm getting health issues. Somebody could have walked with a cane or had a cane, something with the lower extremities. Could be have a headache. I'm not getting good vibes off this card, y'all. I'm telling you. The Moon card in reverse. I think I like this because the Moon, I'm not really sure how I feel about this. I'm glad that it's on the board because the Moon card is about your magic. It's about your magic and your energy that you put out there. But the Moon card is also about fear, and you see the little path, you see the path, and you see the crabs trying to get you. And the Moon card is about scarcity. It's about lies. It's about untold truth. It's about all wicked kind of things. But when it comes into reverse, either you acting like you don't see these lies, you in denial, you not using your magic, you know, or it could be totally reversed on the other end where you saying, I'm going to manifest. I am walking down that path. I am going to use my magic. So you got to apply this and all those definitions I just gave you to your situation. King of Pentacles on the bottom. Oh, I see. Oh, we have the Queen of Pentacles on the board and now the King of Pentacles. So I love this. This could be a relationship, and they're both upright. So this could be a relationship, two people doing well with their jobs or their money or whatever, two people working together, two people financially stable. But my question to you, how is your love life? How is your romance? How is that? It could be great, you know, because these are two great cards. You know what I mean? And I'm feeling like there could be a Taurus or a Pisces in your life, a Libra, a Sag, Nine of Pentacles, doing it on your own, independence. I love this. Independence. Nine of Pentacles. Your money is good. You're good. You know what I'm saying? You're good. But the thing about Nine of Pentacles is about, I didn't have to ask for no handouts. Yeah, people helped me, but I did this on my own. I pushed through. I got this on my own. I built this business by myself. Like, I survived after that breakup. And then I went to work. I saved my money. Like, this is me, you, not nobody else. And the universe sees that. I don't make this up. Look. The Temperance card. Okay. They're showing me a crow. I do know crows are real good spiritual omens, but sometimes I think they could be about death. I'm not really sure. There's so much messages that are coming at me right now. But we are on 52 minutes, and I don't want this to reach an hour. There might be something that you're saying to some type of questioning yourself about, like, work. It could even be about your business. Like, should I do this? Should I do that? Spirit is like, yes, do it. Do it. Because say if it doesn't turn out well, right? You can take the lesson from it. Obviously, Spirit wants you to take the lesson from it. So take the lesson, okay? By the way, I love this do-rag. This is the Juliana Outre do-rag, 24 inches. I love this do-rag. It was on Amazon, it was like $64, but in the store, it's like $83, almost $100, but it's so worth it. I love it. I just have to put that out there. Spirit, talk to me. The new deck. What do you want to give the collective? And this didn't come with a book, y'all, but it's self-explanatory. And they're beautiful cards. There are other priorities. So maybe you have your priorities mixed up. Maybe you're doing something, but you should be doing this. Really, like Seven of Pentacles, observate, y'all. Don't be wasting time on something, okay? And I feel like somebody has something like this sitting on their dresser, crystals or rocks or some type of formation sitting somewhere on their altar or something. We will overcome this. So if you're going through something, the universe, Spirit, all of them, everybody is saying, you're not in this alone. We will overcome this. That's why they're holding the universe, because they're saying you're not alone. The universe is with you. God is with you. Your deceased loved ones is with you. How many times do I have to tell you? None of us is alone. Thank you. Bottom of the deck. Changes will be made. Changes will be made. But I feel like the rest of the sentences through meditation. Changes will be made through meditations. Learn the chakra systems and how they work for you. And even, but they can work against you if you don't eat right and if you don't detox and if you don't know about them. You know what I mean? Options are kept open. I always get this card. I just got this deck like 2 days ago and I keep getting that card. Options are kept open. You don't have to think you have to just go for this one job. You don't have to think you can only do tarot. You don't have to only, you can do so much more. Expansion. Why? Because you have options. You are the chosen one. Okay? We all are the chosen one. You moved on. You must have moved on from something. And say if you didn't move on totally, you're starting to move. Six of Swords. You're starting to move, and Spirit is noticing it. This says inconsistencies, and you see that boat. Didn't I talk earlier about a boat? And I talked about the water and emotions. I really do think that has to do with some type of love or romantic. It could be with family, but I'm getting like you are being inconsistent somewhere. You saying, no, I ain't going back, and you always end up back, and you keep getting hurt. You know what I mean? That's not for everybody. That's for some people, you know. But what are you inconsistent with? Are you inconsistent with your spirituality? Are you inconsistent with your daily routines? What are you inconsistent with? And if you look at my TikTok video, I feel like that card came out. I also on that TikTok video said like you have like some type of doctor appointment or appointment October 2nd. Not all of you, but some of you. October 2nd, for some reason, I feel like it is a day. It might not be a big day, but it's a day. And I'm not sure what that means, okay? So just be prepared. Lies and partial truth. That could have been the moon card in reverse. Because I told you the moon card is about lies. It's about untold truth. Lies and partial truth. My thing is partial truth. What the hell is that? What is that? But you got to read the energy. You got to read the room. You got to know your person. You got to know your place. Know your surroundings. You got to know what a little white lie is. You know what I mean? I mean, it all depends on what you want to put up with. Okay? You love me. And this is like a bundle of sage. And I'm getting real, like, I said this also in my TikTok video about Indian reservation. Like, you might have Indian in you or some type of tribe or something. But when I pick this card up, that's what I get. Indian type of thing going on. And it says, you love me. But remember what my cards, the cards that I did, you have to love you before you love anyone else. So you should be looking in the mirror saying, I love you. Danny Moon. Karen. Bottom of the deck is commitment. Commit to your spiritual work, y'all. Some of you should be doing palmistry. Some of you do palmistry. Some of you really need to learn palmistry more than what you know already, okay? Some of you just need to look. Some of you do Reiki. They just gave me that Reiki. Virgo plays a big part in this somewhere. 58 minutes. Let's see if I can get one here. This is my other new deck, Fortune Oracle. Let's see if I can get one out of here before an hour. I just want to give y'all the most messages that Spirit can give, okay? Spirit, what do you want them to know out of here? You could just give me one. You are a unicorn. That's right. Number 33, so 3 could be your number. Unicorn. Success, hope, freedom, healing, and magic are all available to you if you just believe. Yeah. The Chariot, number 6. So 6 could be your life path number. Change ahead with confidence. Stay strong and focused. I love you, y'all. Hit me up at Moon Danny. moondanny1976 at gmail.com. I love you. Please leave in the comments and subscribe, and leave comments and emojis and all that good stuff. And leave in the comments that you emailed me, and I'll get back to you. Okay. I love you. Bye.